Fam, where did this even come from?
Muzzy TV.
So TikTok is on fire right now for this super straight movement going on. So apparently they made a sexuality that identifies cisgender people who are attracted to the opposite cisgender.
Yo guys, I made a new sexuality now, actually. It's called super straight, okay? Since straight people or straight men as myself, I get called transphobic because I wouldn't date a trans woman. You know, they're like, would you date a trans woman? I'm like, no, why? That's a female. No, like, that's not a real woman to me. Like, I want real woman. No, you're just transphobic. So now, I'm super straight. I only date the opposite gender women that are born women. So you can't say I'm transphobic now because that's just my sexuality, you know?
Now this video is not me agreeing or disagreeing with this super straight shit. I'm just simply presenting this to you guys so you can formulate your own feelings on this subject. So out of the like 3.5 seconds of research I did on this shit, I'm gonna be showcasing the things that I kind of agree with and kind of disagree with on this whole thing. Just so I could give like a neutral standpoint for you guys to just chime in with what you guys believe in and shit. Granted, I'm not an all-knowing being or pretend to be. I'm not omnipotent. I don't know everything and I don't know everything is facts. So I'm gonna be giving my 2 cents in since this is my video, but I'm gonna be doing so with the mindset of being open to learning new things. So if something triggers you, please spare your feelings because I don't give a fuck. Don't go verbal vomiting in my comments with emotions, but instead, if you got something to say, say it with the intent on teaching instead of arguing. Now that we got the disclaimer out the way, since this is 2021 and we apparently need disclaimers for every fucking opinion that we have, let us get into the video on why I think super straight is wrong. The title super straight low-key sounds fucked up, fam. You got transsexual, gay, bi, straight, and then super straight? What the fuck? That shit don't even roll off the tongue properly. High key makes it sound like you're superior than regular straight people because regular straight people are more willing to date transsexuals than you are. Dating trans people doesn't make you gay. Also, trans people can be straight as well, just so you know. Not only that, but their wording kind of sounds very sarcastic.
Now, shame on this lady. Super straight people are just trying to fit in and just want to be accepted for who they are, okay? You're transphobic, sexist, biggest, homophobe, racist, misogynistic, and super phobic, okay? Y'all need to respect that these people are trying to come out, trying to be brave individuals, LGBTQSS from now on, and y'all need to stay in your lane.
Pretty much sounded like something an LGBT community member would say. High key, this gives me hashtag All Lives Matter vibe. Or when white people complain about Black History Month because there's no White History Month. Nigga, you're not super straight. You're just straight. You don't hear gay people saying, I only date feminine males, so I'm super gay. Like that shit, they niggas don't talk like that. That's not how shit works, bro. Rather you like to have sex with somebody masculine or feminine of the same sex as you, that doesn't make you gayer than the last person. So if you decide not to date somebody who is cisgender or not, doesn't make you straighter than the last person.
First off, the reason that we're so pissed off about this trend is because it's definitely to make fun of us. It's not to be a legitimate thing. The reason that they're saying super straight and making it like a flag and all that stuff is to make us upset.
Like homie said, this shit sounds like it was a joke made to parody the LGBT community. Like it was a joke and a parody and motherfuckers really ran with this shit. Now that I softened the blow with what I disagree with, let us proceed to get canceled with the shit I do agree with. Remember, I'm neutral here. You guys are teaching me. I'm just presenting this shit. I'm being neutral as fuck until this thing is cleared up. Literally 30 seconds ago, I just said that I think that this super straight shit was a parody to the LGBTQ community. But at the same time, it low-key sparked up a strong conversation and point. Are straight men transphobic for not dating transgender women? Me personally, I see trans women as women. If you want to be out here living your best life, doing the things that makes you happy, who the fuck am I to say no? Because rather if you identify as a man, woman, or a fucking chocobo from Final Fantasy, I'm still living my life and my truth, not yours. So if someone says they're a woman, nigga, you a woman, bro. Like, I cannot tell you no. And you better own that shit too. A wise man once said, what you eat don't make me shit. With that being said, just because you are now a woman and I could see and respect and understand that doesn't mean I am obligated to date you, or anybody is obligated to date you. Cisgender women comes in all shapes and sizes and all types of walks of life. But just because you're a cisgender woman doesn't mean that you are a possible candidate to participate in my love life. There's a criteria you have to meet. If you don't meet that criteria, then you get no meat. Some people prefer to not date outside of the race. They want somebody who would understand them culturally. Some people will prefer not to date someone past the weight limit. Some prefer not to date someone who's not a certain height. And some people prefer not to date someone who was one gender and transitioned to the next. And some people would say,
Now on to the legitimacy of that attraction thing. What is the thing that identifies a trans woman over a regular woman? Name something. And it can't have anything to do with birthing a child. You can't tell me that people are unattracted to people who are not fertile because you can't tell. The only reason people aren't attracted to trans people is because they think they look a certain way. And they don't. They look like women.
yes, some transgender women do look like cisgender women. But even though this is not the same thing, but you ever date a girl and she's wild cool and you like, I could really keep this around, and then she pull out a whole cigarette. The whole time you didn't know, but now you know this shorty likes to smoke on bogeys, and your attraction for her low-key dies just a little bit. Or maybe not just a little bit, but completely, because you prefer not to date smokers. Or you find out they're best friends with their ex and you're like, I'd rather not deal with that. No, I am. Even though that is a fucking horrible analogy, I feel like it's still the same thing. She might be super cool. You might have clicked with her super well, but finding out that she's trans might just, be that one thing in the background that you're just like, I kind of don't want to deal with that. Is it fucked up? Yeah, I guess. But at the end of the day, it's not meant to be fucked up or acceptable. It's your love life. You don't date people to make others find you acceptable. You can have the most ridiculous filter on your love life, but it doesn't matter because it's your life. I feel like you're transphobic if you cannot formulate any type of relationship with someone just because they are transgender. Nah, bro, I can't fuck with that nigga. Why? Because she used to be a nigga. Like, that's transphobic, bro. Like, high key, that's transphobic. But when it comes to something like being intimate with someone or choosing who you'll be vulnerable with, that's none of your business, bro. That's not something you could say, hey, you can't do that. Moral of the story, don't cancel me. Nah, moral of the story, live your life and live your truth to the fullest unapologetically. As long as you're not infringing on someone else's. Nigga, do you. Because what you eat does not make me shit. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and while you're at it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification, because you, my friend, do not want to miss another one of my videos. If you miss another one of my videos, you are Muzzy phobic. Also, share this with your friend. Maybe you got some friends who identify as super straight, or maybe you got some friends who are transgender. Who knows? Or maybe you just got some friends who are into some weird ass news or some weird ass shit that happens around the world. If so, your boy is the outlet. Because no funny shit, this whole super straight shit came out of left field and high key weird. Who the fuck says I'm you straight, but I'm super straight? What the niggas is super saying heterosexual out here. Also, comment down below, what do you think about this super straight shit? Is this something fucked up, or is this something that is the new thing? I think this is something that's just gonna die out. It's like pretty much a joke that's gonna die out within the next week, maybe month. Just one of those stupid ass memes that is just gonna be circulating. Honestly, nothing to like ruin friendships over or cut people off, especially since it's something that's actually sparking up a very good conversation with somebody or with each other. I feel like nowadays that's where we're so eager to block somebody or cut people off who don't see eye to eye with you. Like, just because somebody does not agree with you 100% of the way within every single topic in this big ass world doesn't mean that there's somebody that you have to cut off. We talk about equality and understanding each other and respecting each other, but yet we do not want to talk to each other about shit that needs to be understood and respected. You could block and cancel everybody in the world, but blocking and canceling is not going to teach that person what you think should be taught. Also, that prevents you from learning because you don't know everything in the world either. Just because you believe shit is the right way, that doesn't mean that you cannot be hit with some knowledge as well. Well, let me stop rambling because I do gotta edit this video, and I'm sorry if I'm looking rough because I'm recording this video in like 3 in the morning. So yeah, I gotta edit this shit and have it done and ready before 1 p.m. But it was a pleasure having you guys here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. But yeah. Deuces.
Yo. So what is LOVE? What is love? What does it mean? Is it friendship or sex with your ex? Is it late night convos talking about life though? Well, pretty much it sucks like life. But if I got you, I'm alright though. But if you not around, I'm Shaq. Had the freak though shit.